The most beautiful gardens often have a secret. Their most charming features are born from things others threw away. Here at Suhar Aesthetic Studio, that's our guiding philosophy. We are a space dedicated to the art of upcycling, where we see beauty in the broken and potential in the obsolete. Throughout this showcase, you'll discover a treasure trove of inspiration for turning cast-off items into unique garden decor. You will see how you don't need a big budget to create a stunning outdoor sanctuary that truly feels like your own. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. Which project made you look twice? Do you have an upcycling story from your own garden that you'd like to share? Let our community know in the comments below. Your story could be the catalyst for another's creativity. This channel is a passion built from scratch, and every single like and subscription is a vote of confidence that encourages us to keep creating. We are so grateful for your time and for sharing in our vision. Thank you. One, from pallets to patio lounge. Create a spacious and stylish outdoor lounge area perfect for entertaining by upcycling humble wooden pallets and crates into a chic sectional sofa. This project turns industrial shipping materials into comfortable, high-end looking furniture. The construction is based on simple stacking. Sturdy wooden pallets are arranged in an L shape, stacked too high for a comfortable seating height. Wooden crates are placed at each end to act as integrated side tables and shelving. A fresh coat of white paint is applied to all the wood, unifying the different elements and giving the set a clean, bright, and cohesive look. To complete the transformation from rough wood to a cozy retreat, custom-fit cushions with a beautiful floral fabric are placed on the pallet base. A generous collection of plush pillows in soft pastel shades adds the final layer of comfort and style. The shelves are then decorated with plants and recycled jars, creating a truly inviting outdoor living room. This is a brilliant example of sustainable, budget-friendly design that looks effortlessly elegant. 2. Recycled jars' romantic glow. Create a breathtakingly romantic ambience for any evening event by transforming simple recycled glass jars into a long, glowing row of elegant lanterns. This project proves that the most beautiful decor can come from the humblest of materials. The process is wonderfully simple and effective. Begin by collecting clean, clear glass jars of a similar size. To create a stable and colorful base, the bottom of each jar is filled with a layer of soft pink-colored sand or wax. A small votive candle is then nestled securely in the center. For a final touch of soft elegance, a delicate, sheer white ribbon is tied in a beautiful bow around the neck of each jar. Arranged in a neat line along a whitewashed garden wall and interspersed with sprigs of fresh lavender, the collection of upcycled jars creates a stunning visual pathway of light. As dusk falls and the candles are lit, their warm, flickering glow creates an incredibly inviting and magical atmosphere. It's a testament to how massed, simple, recycled items can create a powerful and high-end decorative impact, perfect for any special occasion. 3. Dresser's abundant garden display. Create a stunning garden focal point by transforming a forgotten chest of drawers into a multi-layered display of blooming beauty. This project combines several upcycling ideas to create one cohesive and romantic vignette. Begin with a vintage wooden dresser. Give it a fresh, shabby chic look by painting the drawer fronts in soft, coordinating pastel stripes of pink and blue. To prepare it for planting, pull the drawers out to varying depths, and line them with a waterproof membrane to protect the wood. The drawers are then filled with soil and become cascading planter boxes, overflowing with a mix of colorful flowers and trailing vines. The top of the dresser provides another display area. Here, vintage teacups are repurposed as charming little pots for fragrant herbs like lavender. An old, rustic birdcage can also be placed on top, used as a beautiful cloche to protect a prized rose. Placed against a sunny wall on a bed of pebbles, this recycled dresser becomes more than just a planter. It becomes a complete, story-filled garden feature that is bursting with life and character. Four, a doorway to a garden. Open the door to more planting space by upcycling a salvaged door into a stunning and colorful vertical garden. This project turns a piece of architectural salvage into a vibrant, living focal point for any sunny wall. The project starts with an old door, ideally one with glass panes. It's given a fresh, cheerful look with a coat of paint, a soft pink for the main body with a sunny yellow accent at the bottom adds a playful touch. To create hanging space, a simple wire grid is mounted over the top section of the door. Simple, white bucket-style planters with hooks can then be easily hung from this grid at various heights. Each pot is filled with a profusion of colorful flowers, like petunias and pansies, creating a beautiful tapestry of purples, pinks, and reds against the pastel door. Placed against a bright wall and surrounded by climbing vines, the recycled door is completely transformed. It's no longer an entryway but a destination in itself, a testament to how forgotten objects can be reimagined to bring structure, color, and abundant life to any garden space. 5. From rowboat to garden retreat. Give a retired rowboat a peaceful new purpose by transforming it into a stunning and comfortable daybed for your garden or patio. This ultimate upcycling project turns a vessel of voyages into a stationary retreat for relaxation. The project begins with an old wooden or fiberglass boat. After being cleaned and given a fresh coat of seafoam green paint on the exterior, the transformation into furniture begins. A sturdy, flat wooden platform is custom-built and installed inside the boat to create a level base, turning the hull into a cozy, contained seating area. For ultimate comfort, the platform is topped with a thick, custom-made mattress and an abundance of plush pillows, all upholstered in a beautiful floral fabric that complements the coastal setting. Propped on simple wooden blocks on a bed of white pebbles, the recycled boat becomes a luxurious piece of outdoor furniture. It's a perfect spot to relax and dream of the sea, proving that with a little vision, even large, forgotten objects can become the stunning centerpiece of a garden oasis. 6. From rims to roaring fire. Create a chic and modern seaside patio lounge using cleverly repurposed industrial materials for a truly unique look. This project turns scrapyard finds into a sophisticated fireside gathering spot. The stunning central fire pit is ingeniously crafted from two stacked, heavy-duty wool rims. To elevate them from their industrial origin, each rim is given a coat of paint, a soft lavender for the base and a warm metallic copper for the top. The top rim is then filled with lava rocks to safely house the flames. The unique, boulder-like stools can be fashioned from old tires or barrels. A textured exterior finish, like stucco, is applied to create a stone-like appearance, and they are painted white for a clean, coastal feel. Topped with comfortable, floral-patterned cushions, the stools provide flexible seating around the fire. This entire setup, placed on a gravel patio, proves how rugged, recycled items can be transformed with color and creativity into a high-end, comfortable outdoor living space, perfect for enjoying a coastal sunset. 7. Attire's coastal charm. Bring a touch of coastal charm to your courtyard or patio by transforming a discarded car tire into a chic and stylish hanging planter. This project turns a rugged piece of rubber into an elegant garden feature that perfectly complements a sunny, seaside setting. The project starts with a thoroughly cleaned used tire. To create its soft, Mediterranean look, the tire is given a two-tone paint job with durable outdoor paint, a warm peach on the outer half and a cool mint green on the inner half. To turn it into a planter, the bottom portion of the tire's interior is lined with a sturdy landscape fabric to create a deep pocket for soil. Sturdy ropes are then securely attached for hanging from a rustic driftwood branch. The pocket is then filled with potting mix and planted with a vibrant mix of trailing flowers, whose colorful blossoms are encouraged to cascade down, creating a beautiful, swing-like focal point. It's a perfect example of how industrial waste can be completely reimagined with a little paint and creativity to suit a sophisticated, beautiful landscape. 8. Living cabinet of curiosities. Create a living cabinet of curiosities for your garden wall by transforming a simple cubby shelf into a showcase for a diverse collection of upcycled planters. This project turns forgotten items into a charming, organized display. The project starts with a wooden grid shelf, which can be repurposed from an old drawer organizer or built from reclaimed wood scraps. Painting the inside of each cubby a soft lilac color adds a pop of contrast to the natural wood frame. The real fun comes from collecting an eclectic mix of small, recycled containers to use as pots. Vintage teacups, glass jars, small metal pails, and tiny terracotta pots all work beautifully. Ensure each has proper drainage before planting. Each cubby is then filled with a different planter, creating a varied tapestry of textures and materials. A mix of small flowers, fragrant lavender, and hardy succulents provides a diverse botanical collection. Mounted on a sunny wall and adorned with a climbing vine, this upcycled shelf becomes a stunning vertical garden, proving how a curated collection of small, recycled treasures can create a big impact. 9. From washtub to water garden. Create an instant and elegant water garden for any sunny patio by upcycling a large metal stock tank or wash basin. This project brings the tranquility of a pond to your space without any digging. The project starts with a galvanized metal tub. After ensuring it's watertight, the exterior is given a fresh, coastal-inspired look with a coat of soft, mint green paint. For a touch of whimsical artistry, simple koi fish can be hand-painted around the outside, playfully hinting at the life within. The tub is then settled into a bed of light-colored pebbles, which provides a clean, decorative border. Once filled with water, the recycled tank becomes a thriving miniature ecosystem. It's the perfect home for a collection of beautiful water lilies, whose vibrant pink and white blossoms float gracefully on the surface alongside their green pads. Adding a few small, lively goldfish completes the scene. This simple yet sophisticated project is a testament to how industrial or farm-use items can be transformed into serene and beautiful features, perfect for a coastal garden setting. 10. A wall of heartfelt planters. Cover a sun-drenched garden wall with a delightful collection of whimsical planters, each one a charming vignette crafted from an assortment of repurposed items. This project creates a large-scale display with a handmade, heartfelt feel. Each individual display unit starts with a heart-shaped backplate woven from rustic twigs, which provides a natural, textured base. The planters themselves are repurposed metal watering cans and oversized teacups, all painted in lovely pastel shades of pink, yellow, and blue. For an extra touch of charm, a small, floral-patterned garden trowel is hung from each shelf, transforming a simple tool into a decorative accent. The repurposed teacups and watering cans are then filled with cheerful flowers like daisies and petunias, their colors complementing the painted containers. Arranged in a scattered pattern across a bright white wall, the collection of these upcycled modules creates an impressive and joyful vertical garden. It's a wonderful example of how combining several small, recycled treasures can result in a beautiful, high-impact art installation perfect for a coastal home. A ladder of pastel clouds. Create a breathtakingly soft and dreamy floral display by upcycling a simple stepladder and a collection of metal buckets. This project uses a unified color palette to transform humble materials into a sophisticated, cloud-like feature. The project begins with a salvaged wooden A-frame ladder and an assortment of basic metal pails or buckets. The ladder is given a clean, fresh look with a coat of white paint, turning it into a multi-level plant stand. The true magic comes from painting each bucket in a coordinating soft pastel shade, such as pale pink, lilac, or light blue. This simple step turns mismatched, utilitarian containers into a beautiful, cohesive set. For a truly elegant and airy effect, each repurposed bucket is then filled with a single type of delicate flower, like colored baby's breath, creating cloud-like mounds of blossoms. The planters are arranged on the steps of the ladder and clustered around its base, creating a stunning display that seems to float on the patio. It's a testament to how a limited palette and simple, recycled items can create a high-impact, romantic garden feature. Screen door flower power. Create a striking and colorful piece of wall art for your garden by repurposing sections of old metal screen doors. This project transforms utilitarian material into a bold and decorative floral sculpture. The project begins by sourcing sections of metal screen doors. The mesh is cut and shaped to form large, stylized petals. The rigidity of the metal allows for dramatic curves and shapes. For a vibrant effect, the metal mesh petals are painted in alternating bright colors like turquoise and coral. The center of the flower is created using a salvaged metal object, such as a bearing or a sturdy metal cap, adding an industrial touch to the design. The individual petals are then securely fastened together around the central piece, creating a large, eye-catching blossom. Mounted onto a plain white wall, the upcycled screen door flower casts interesting shadows and becomes a unique focal point. This imaginative reuse of a common household item demonstrates how unexpected materials can be transformed into impressive and durable garden art with a modern edge. From bottles to beachy planters. Bring a splash of playful, seaside charm to your space with a delightful collection of planters crafted from recycled plastic bottles. This cheerful project is perfect for a sunny beach house garden or patio. The project starts by collecting and cleaning large plastic bottles, like those from juice or milk. They are then cut to create planting pots, some vertically for hanging and others horizontally to sit on a surface. A decorative wavy edge can be added to the top for extra flair. Each bottle is then transformed with a coat of bright pastel paint in shades of pink, yellow, and blue. A pattern of cheerful white polka dots is added to unify the collection. For the hanging planters, colorful ribbons and rustic twine are used to create hangers, with some featuring a small tassel at the base for a final whimsical touch. Filled with a mix of colorful petunias, daisies, and trailing greenery, these upcycled bottles can be hung from a piece of weathered driftwood to create a beautiful, breezy mobile that perfectly captures the spirit of summer. 14. Cans cast lacy light. Illuminate a garden path or patio with a magical, patterned glow by upcycling old metal cans into beautifully decorative lanterns. This project turns simple tin cans into charming light sources that cast intricate shadows. The transformation begins with thoroughly cleaning empty tin cans and removing any labels. For a decorative touch, patterns of holes are carefully punched into the sides of each can using a hammer and nail or a specialized craft punch. The patterns can range from simple geometric designs to more elaborate floral motifs, allowing light to escape in unique ways. Once the punching is complete, the cans are painted in a variety of soft pastel colors, giving them a fresh and cohesive look. A wire handle is then attached to the top of each can for easy carrying or hanging. Small tea lights or LED candles are placed inside, and as darkness falls, the light shining through the punched holes creates stunning, lacy patterns on the surrounding surfaces. Lined along a walkway, these upcycled lanterns create a whimsical and enchanting atmosphere, proving how simple recycling can lead to beautiful and functional garden decor. 15. Walk through a bottle rainbow. Create a truly breathtaking entrance to your garden by constructing a magical, rainbow-colored flower tunnel almost entirely from recycled plastic bottles. This ambitious project transforms a huge amount of plastic waste into a spectacular, immersive work of art. The project is built upon a sturdy arched trellis framework. The thousands of flowers that create the canopy are ingeniously crafted from the bottoms of plastic bottles. The scalloped base of each bottle is cut off to form a natural flower shape. Each plastic blossom is then painted with a translucent, pastel color. These colorful, recycled flowers are then attached one by one to the trellis, carefully arranged to create a flowing rainbow gradient from pink and yellow to green and blue. As sunlight filters through the colored plastic, it casts a magical, stained glass-like glow on the path below, complemented by small, handcrafted decorations hanging from the sides. This stunning archway is a testament to the power of creative recycling, proving that even the most common waste can be used to build something truly awe-inspiring and beautiful for everyone to enjoy. 16. A bicycle wheel reimagined. Add a touch of modern, minimalist elegance to your garden wall by upcycling a simple bicycle wheel into a stunning, sculptural wreath. This project turns a piece of industrial scrap into a chic coastal decoration. The transformation begins by taking a salvaged bicycle wheel and giving it a complete makeover with paint. A uniform coat of metallic rose gold or copper spray paint is applied to the rim, spokes, and hub, instantly elevating the object into a sophisticated design element. Instead of covering it completely, the beauty of the wheel's geometric structure is celebrated. A single, living vine with delicate purple flowers, like a morning glory, is then carefully woven through the spokes and around the rim. Mounted on a bright, whitewashed wall, the recycled will cast beautiful, intricate shadows in the sun. It becomes a unique piece of art that blends industrial form with natural, living beauty. Surrounded by terracotta pots of fresh herbs, this simple yet striking wreath is a testament to how less can truly be more when it comes to creative recycling, perfectly suiting a breezy, coastal setting. (17) Wheels frame a floral display. Frame your favorite flowers in a uniquely charming way by upcycling old bicycle wheels into stunning hanging planters. This project combines industrial salvage with rustic pails to create an elegant and airy garden feature, perfect for a sunny courtyard. The project starts with salvaged bicycle wheels. The rims are first painted in an array of soft pastel colors, like lilac, mint green, and pink, to give them a fresh, decorative look. This painted wheel serves as the artistic frame for your planter. Next, a simple galvanized metal bucket is suspended perfectly in the center of each wheel using sturdy wires or hooks attached to the spokes. This creates the vessel for the plants. Each bucket is then filled with a romantic bouquet of fresh flowers, such as roses, lavender, and baby's breath. Hung in a row from a rustic pergola, the collection of framed planters creates a breathtaking display. The open design of the wheel allows them to feel light and airy, while the colorful rims add a pop of coordinated style. It's a brilliant way to recycle and add sophistication to your outdoor space. (18) A clothesline of blooming jeans. Hang your garden out to dry with a whimsical and unforgettable display of hanging planters crafted from recycled blue jeans. This playful project turns worn-out clothing into a stunning floral clothesline that is full of personality. The project begins with old pairs of denim jeans. To prepare them for planting, the inside is fitted with a durable plastic liner or a hidden pot to hold soil and moisture, which protects the fabric. They are then suspended by their belt loops with sturdy twine from a rustic wooden pole. The artistry is in the planting. The waistband of each pair is filled with a large, lush bouquet of flowers like hydrangeas and roses. For a truly unique and charming touch, a smaller cluster of white flowers and trailing vines is arranged to spill from the fly area, creating a delightful cascading effect down the legs. Lined up in a row, the blooming jeans create a quirky and beautiful art installation. This imaginative idea is a fantastic testament to creative recycling, proving that inspiration for your next garden feature might just be hiding in the back of your closet. 19. Pots dressed in their best. Give your recycled planters a charming and colorful makeover without any paint or glue by dressing them up in fabric scraps. This easy and creative project is perfect for unifying a collection of mismatched pots. The process is wonderfully simple. Start with any basic container, such as an old plastic pot or a clean tin can. Cut a piece of your favorite patterned fabric. Remnants from sewing projects with floral or geometric prints are perfect, large enough to wrap around the pot with some excess at the top. Place the pot in the center of the fabric, pull the sides up, and gather them neatly. To hold the fabric in place, Simply tie a colorful satin ribbon tightly around the pot in a beautiful bow. The top edge of the fabric can be folded over the ribbon for a clean, ruffled finish. Filled with fresh herbs or small flowers, these fabric-wrapped pots instantly add a soft, textural, and handmade feel to your garden decor. Arranged on steps or a rustic crate, they create a delightful and cohesive display, proving how even the smallest fabric scraps can be recycled into something truly beautiful. (20) A constellation of recycled jars. Create a magical constellation of lights in your garden for enchanting evenings by upcycling simple glass jars into beautiful hanging lanterns. This project transforms everyday containers into a source of warm, sparkling ambience. The process is incredibly simple. Begin by collecting clean, clear glass jars of various sizes. To create the layered glow, place a battery-operated LED tea light at the bottom of each jar. Then, coil a string of warm white micro fairy lights inside, filling the rest of the space with tiny, sparkling points of light. A sturdy wire handle is then fashioned around the neck of each jar, making it easy to hang. For a natural, rustic display, hang the finished lanterns at varying heights from tree branches and a simple tripod made of driftwood. The combination of the steady tea light and the scattered fairy lights creates a rich, captivating sparkle, mimicking captured fireflies. As night falls, this collection of recycled jars casts a soft, inviting glow over the patio, transforming any outdoor space into a serene and romantic retreat, showcasing the elegant beauty of simple recycling. (21) From shards to stunning patio. Elevate your patio from a simple surface to a stunning work of art by creating an intricate mosaic from recycled materials. This project turns broken tiles and forgotten china into a durable and elegant centerpiece. The process begins by collecting old ceramic tiles and colorful plates. These pieces are then carefully broken into smaller fragments or tesserae. The heart of the design is a large, circular floral medallion. The broken pieces are meticulously arranged and set into a bed of mortar on the patio floor, creating the permanent, intricate pattern. To create a cohesive look, the same technique can be used to create smaller, decorative plates to hang on a nearby wall, tying the whole space together. Surrounded by large pastel-painted planters filled with vibrant flowers and a repainted vintage metal bench nestled in a cozy nook, the mosaic becomes the undeniable star of the terrace. This beautiful display is a testament to the timeless art of mosaic, proving how patience and creativity can transform a pile of sharp, broken shards into a smooth, beautiful, and lasting masterpiece. (22) A new seat for flowers. Give a solitary, forgotten chair a place of honor in your garden by transforming it into a charming pedestal for a vibrant pot of flowers. This simple project celebrates the beauty of weathered objects and turns humble seating into an artistic focal point. The project begins by finding a single wooden chair with a nice shape, perhaps a mismatched one from an old dining set. To achieve a rustic, sun-bleached coastal look, the chair is given a distressed paint finish. A coat of white paint is applied and then lightly sanded in places to reveal the wood underneath, mimicking years of natural wear. The chair is then placed in a sunny spot against a wall. Its seat becomes the perfect stage for a single beautiful planter. A decorative bowl filled with a cheerful bouquet of colorful pansies adds a burst of life and becomes the star of the show. This incredibly simple yet effective use of a recycled chair elevates a simple potted plant into a thoughtful and artistic vignette, proving you don't need a grand installation to add personal, upcycled charm to your outdoor space. 23. Teacup Village by the Sea. Create an enchanting miniature village nestled amongst moss and flowers by transforming vintage teacups and saucers into whimsical fairy homes. This project brings a touch of fantasy to your garden using delicate recycled tableware. Each tiny house begins with a charming teacup and saucer. The teacup becomes the main structure of the dwelling. Small doors and windows are carefully painted onto the ceramic surface in pastel hues. The roofs are crafted from unexpected materials. Some feature small stacks of driftwood slices for a rustic feel, while others use inverted bowls or lids. The saucers serve as tiny yards for each home, often decorated with miniature white pebbles forming pathways or borders. Delicate flowers and small plants are arranged around the teacups, creating miniature gardens. Tiny, glowing mushroom lights add a magical touch, especially as evening falls. Placed together on a bed of lush green moss, this village of repurposed teacups and saucers creates a captivating scene, a reminder of the magic that can be found in reimagining everyday objects. 24. Grater's Glow in Pastel. String a whimsical garland of light through your garden by transforming ordinary box graters into charming, colorful lanterns. This simple yet effective project adds a touch of playful illumination to pathways and flower beds. The project begins with collecting four-sided metal box graters. Each grater is given a fresh and cheerful makeover with a coat of pastel paint in varying shades like lavender, mint green, pale yellow, and soft pink. Delicate lace trim is glued along the top edge of each grater, adding a touch of vintage elegance. Small openings are cut into one side of each painted grater to create a doorway for inserting and lighting a small candle or LED tea light. A sturdy wire handle is attached to the top of each grater for easy hanging. Strung together along a rope or wire, the collection of colorful, glowing graters creates a delightful and unexpected garland. The light flickering through the grater's holes casts a warm and inviting glow, transforming a simple kitchen tool into a beautiful and functional piece of garden decor. 25. A colander lights the night. Cast a warm and inviting glow over your seaside patio by crafting a unique pendant lamp from a repurposed kitchen colander. This simple project turns a humble utensil into the charming centerpiece of your outdoor lighting. The project begins with an old metal colander, which can be painted a bold color like this deep green to stand out. To convert it into a lampshade, it is simply turned upside down. A standard pendant light kit is then threaded through an existing hole in the base, or a new one is drilled. Fitted with a vintage-style Edison bulb, the colander provides a beautiful, warm light perfect for dining. The genius of the design is that the original drainage holes cast a lovely, stippled pattern of light upwards onto the pergola. Hung from a rustic wooden structure and complemented by smaller vintage lanterns and twinkling fairy lights in the distance, the colander lamp becomes the star of the evening. It's a wonderful testament to how practical, recycled items can be transformed into functional and atmospheric decor, creating the perfect ambience for a memorable meal under the stars. 26. from rubber to radiant wreaths. Create a stunningly cheerful and colorful feature wall for your garden or patio by transforming discarded car tires into a vibrant display of hanging wreaths. This project turns industrial waste into a celebration of summer. The project begins with thoroughly cleaning used tires. Each tire is then given a bold new identity with a coat of bright, solid-colored outdoor paint. Sunny yellow, ocean blue, and warm coral create a beautiful rainbow effect when hung together. To turn them into wreaths, a dense and beautiful bouquet of fresh or high-quality silk flowers, like sunflowers and daisies, is secured within the tire's inner circle. This can be done using floral foam or a hidden container. Each colorful tire is then hung from a hook with a long, flowing ribbon that matches its paint color. Lined up against a bright white wall, the collection becomes an impressive and joyful art installation. A coordinating painted wheelbarrow filled with wildflowers can complete the look, proving how a simple coat of paint can turn bulky recycled items into a truly spectacular garden feature. 27. Pockets full of pretty posies. Give your small planters a charming, shabby chic makeover by dressing them in recycled denim pockets. This creative project turns scraps from old jeans into a delightful and textured decorative feature for a sunny shelf. The process is a fun exercise in detail. Start by carefully cutting the back pockets from worn-out pairs of jeans. These pockets are then adhered to the front of simple pots using a strong, waterproof glue. To add a touch of vintage elegance, a band of white lace is wrapped around the top rim of each pot. A rustic wooden button is added for a final, handcrafted touch. Some pockets can even be adorned with simple floral embroidery for extra personality. Each pot is then filled with a small succulent, which provides a sturdy base, and a tall, airy spray of colorful baby's breath for a cloud of color. Lined up on a simple shelf, this collection of upcycled planters creates a unique and heartwarming display, proving that even the smallest scraps can be transformed into beautiful garden treasures with a personal touch. That brings us to the end of today's exploration into the art of the second chance. The core message is simple. Creativity is the ultimate renewable resource. Every recycled item is a testament that with a new perspective, the end of one object's life can be the start of another's beauty. I hope you feel empowered to start your own project. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be yours. Your unique touch is what transforms a simple craft into a personal treasure that tells your story. Thank you so much for sharing in this passion. Your support fuels this channel, and we would be honored if you would subscribe to join our community. Until next time, keep creating and continue to see the beauty that others often miss.